Very good. Hello, everyone. We are connecting today, as we do every Thursday afternoon, to enter the space of the magic of the sound and connecting to our inner world, calming our nervous system, and also attuning into the energies of the cosmos that are very predominant at this time. We are about to enter the influence of Libra. This next moon will be very powerful for all of us to bring balance, to bring cohesion inside, coherence between the mind and the heart. And so the work we're going to do today is to prepare our space and our psyche to enter this energy field and to see what is that we want to bring to our life. So I think what I want to tune in is this energy of balance, and also the number two, the companionship, the relationships that Libra is bringing for us. It's very important to have this relationship with ourselves to begin with. So to see our dreams and our tendencies with a new light, and kind of a self-sponsoring ourselves, like having this sense of like, what is I really want to do, instead of having the old voice that brings doubts and keeps us behind or discouraged. This moment is very powerful because we are coming out from the eclipse, in which there's a lot that was eclipsed for us, a lot of release, a lot of changes, new beginnings. And also, we have all the planets are going direct now. Mercury is direct, Venus is going direct, Mars is direct. So we have a lot of looking forward and moving forward. So the Libra energy wants us to uh, not see like the opposite as something that needs to be conquered or chosen, but something to learn from both sides and really find a third way, find a new way to include everything and to have less judgment or less the tendency either to give in, to super pacify everybody. This is the shadow of the archetype of Libra, or to be so neutral because not to take any position and not to really have your own voice. So we are entering in all the different in the cracks of this archetype to find the authentic way to find balance. And the balance is actually something that is born in the present, in the moment. Because once we find an idea of balance, then becomes static and it's really sedentary. It becomes something that is stagnant for us. So balance is actually something that is constant in movement. And the movement that's required is to tap into ourselves and see what is I want now, what is it feeds me now, what is a response to what is it makes me tick, and really always ask and notice that from week to week to week it will change because this is a time of change, and it's almost impossible not to go through these changes because these changes are like step forward to make small changes to create to a state of transformation. So, what I want to invite you to do today is to choose something in your heart, something that you want to um, address, something you want to go deeper, something you want to find balance. Maybe it's between your emotional life and your practical life, your friends and your family, work and your own personal aspiration. Maybe it's something that your logic mind and your creative mind, something that is coming to your attention that it's taking away energy from you, that you're not relaxed when you are in that space. Maybe it can be with somebody or within yourself or something you carry from a long time. So we all kind of tender at this point because we are coming out from big spaces of transformation with the eclipses and this amazing connection between Venus retrograde and Neptune, that it's really pulling our energy to the highest dimension, with the risk that if we are not authentic, Neptune can become an illusion. It's something that we can fantasize and not really get to the higher octave of spirit, higher octave of the divine spirituality and feminine. Also, Chiron is really wanting us to heal things that have been there for a long time. So Chiron is always saying, choose the authentic self, transform yourself to the highest potential, to the highest timeline. And so if you choose something that specific, or you know, you can navigate from one aspect to another because the sound will take you in that space. It's almost giving. I always suggest to give an offering to yourself, to your higher self. Give an offering. What is the thing that you want to transform? What is the thing that you want to let it go? And this offering is always given in the space of not wanting to fix, not wanting to judge, not feeling bad or not feeling good. Just really um, these are enormous forces in the sound itself, the vibration of the sound. You will see it's so all encompassing. So to give it to the sound, which is vibration, and we are vibration. I invite you also to breathe with the sound so that you start to take the sound inside of you. It doesn't come to you just from the ear, but the vibration of the breath brings in that vibration of the sound. And so we are sound. Our chakras have a sound specific. Our nervous system has a specific sound. Our spine. So it's almost to go inside and feel that orchestra and feel the dissonances and how the experience takes you to a space of more harmony. So that being said, I would like you to attune into your heart and breathe in. And as always, I invite you to breathe in from your third eye and go around and feel this energy of vibration that the breath brings in. And breath is consciousness. So add consciousness to what you want to breathe in, with the intention that the breathing will take the music inside of you. Natural breath. Take another deep breath. And still with your eyes closed, tap into that balance between your right side and your left side, up body, lower body, your human self, your spiritual self, your opposites, your feminine, your masculine. Just consider them not as opposites like normally the logic mind perceives them, but as different aspects of the same energy. And so feel this union that runs through what we perceive opposites, and find with your breath the space in between. There's a space that's more authentic, that contains a little bit of everything, but it's not extreme. And it's like the the core of the fire, the core of spirit, of feelings and ourself and our essence. I also invite you to think about the symbol of Libra, which is the weight. In the Egyptian times, it was considered as a symbol of measuring the lightness of the heart. With the opposite plate, they would put in a feather. So imagine to have in front of you a scale, and put your heart in one side and put a feather on the other side with your imagination, and just feel what's happening. If there is imbalance, ask to your higher self, ask yourself, what do I need to do to make my heart light like a feather? What is it my heart wants to do to feel the lightness of the heavens? And what is that my heart carries that doesn't need to carry anymore? And what is it you crave that you resist at the same time? So just keep as a practice imagining, like work with your imagination. And when you meditate, when you take a moment to pause and ponder, imagine this scale in front of you and put your heart in one side. And then allow your psyche to show you what is that you are carrying in your heart, that it's not necessary anymore. It can be an attitude of righteousness. Sometimes we have been wronged in our life, and we want to carry that righteousness of being wronged. And we'd rather leave with a heavy heart than let it go and not be wronged. It just, it was an experience. And sometimes of course, we are victimized, but that doesn't make necessarily us victims unless we identify with that. So if your identification, it's with something that's heavy, that has really marked your life, and part of it is because it changed you, but part of it is because your identification is so attached to the idea of what happened and you can't let it go. I think this lunation is helping us to dismantle this idea of carrying what happened to us to prove that we were right, to prove that we suffered, to prove that it happened. Of course, it's important to at least find one person, somebody, or even your own self-witness, someone that witnessed your pain so that you can let it go. So even to witness yourself in this imaginary scale, where you can put a feather and then the heaviness of your heart, this scale can be, and your own imagination can be the witness of the experience. It could also be enough to allow your heart to go back lighter. So um, I invite you to really find this time to find joy, to reclaim lightness of life, the playfulness, the pleasure in little things and big things, and things are very deep, and and it's, daily things, like to really connect your breath to joy. Also, joy doesn't need any it's only energy field that doesn't need any reason to exist. Joy is joy, and breath is the same thing. So we breathe because we need to breathe. There's no reason why we're breathing. I mean, the reason we need to breathe, but every breath as an existence in its own, and joy is the same. So the energy of breathing and energy of joy, they go hand on hand. So if you start to breathe in joy with your breath as a habit, to put an intention, it will bring a lightness, it will bring a sparkle in your eye that is just natural in the space of the breath connected to joy. So, my invitation is to create this space, create this energy field in your environment, because we carry this scale. We have the masculine and the feminine, the up and the down. We carry all these opposites that sometimes rip us apart. But if you take this scale inside of you and create balance, and just notice how many times you've been wronged, but also notice how many times you've been wronging people, even involuntarily. Also, if we are hurt, we tend to hurt. So if you look at the scale, we start to see the justice and let it go of the idea of injustice, and we let it go with compassion to ourselves and others, and also understanding that we are all in a programming that makes us act in a distorted way unconsciously. So that's another way to understand how put things into the scale. Like if somebody aware or somebody unaware, and how important it is to see where we are aware or not aware in our own relationship with the fader and the heart. So I hope you enjoyed this touch to the unconscious, to your conscious, to connect it to the vibration of your heart, and to just go within and find the space to honor your divine self. Thank you.